fun seekers. We're coming to you today from Raleigh, North Carolina. We are standing right in front of Clyde Cooper's Barbecue. It is in downtown Raleigh. It's supposed to have some of the best barbecue in North Carolina and even in the United States. It smells delicious out here, so I can't wait to go in and check this place out.
This place has been in business since 1938, so y'all come along with us as we go inside and check out this barbecue place.
Hey, Carly's not here, so let's go check this place out.
Let's do it. Here is the address for Clyde Cooper's Barbecue Restaurant. As you walk into Clyde Cooper's Barbecue, this is what it looks like. Now you can see right into the kitchen where they're preparing your food for you. Everything comes out hot and fresh. And right here you'll notice this is where they smoke all the meat at inside the store. And you see the fresh pork rinds in the buckets. Well, let's take a look at the menu for Clyde Cooper's Barbecue Restaurant. This has been voted among the top 10 barbecue restaurants in America. And here's the address at the bottom with the telephone number. Welcome to Clyde Cooper's Barbecue. Been serving Eastern Carolina style barbecue since 1938. They have trays available. And here I'll look at some of the dinners. That includes 2 vegetables, hush puppies, and fresh pork skins. And they have combinations. That's what myself and Cindy ordered. Cindy got the chopped barbecue and the fried chicken. I got the baby back ribs with the fresh pork, fresh pulled pork. They also have a children's menu. Here, look at the vegetables they carry. Some of these sound delicious. Cheerwine baked beans, Brunswick stew, yams, mac and cheese. They have some of our favorites. On this side of the menu, they have Brunswick stew available. Sandwiches. They have some sandwich specials. And here are some special eats. You can try something a little bit different that you don't find everywhere. And also, hell froze over. And now they accept credit cards. It used to be a cash-only place. And here are some of the sides. Here's a look at the drinks and the desserts. All right, Cindy, tell me what you got today.
First of all, David, this looks amazing. I got some of the pulled pork. It's chopped. I got fried chicken. Now, according to what I read on the website, and then I asked the waitress about it and she confirmed it, they sell as much chicken as they do pork. So you know it's got to be good if a barbecue restaurant sells as much chicken as pork. They've won lots of awards for their chicken too, she said. I have some potatoes. Anybody who watches the channel, look, I have more than 2 or 3 potatoes today. I cannot wait to get into these hush puppies. They don't have onions, I asked that, so I was glad to hear that. Look, they even give you some pork skins with your plate. And then look at that mac and cheese. It's supposed to be, well, it is, smoked mac and cheese. So I cannot wait to try that. Everything looks delicious.
All your food looks delicious, Cindy.
Outstanding. It's a lot of it. We did the combo just so we could show more food. And I definitely want to try the chicken since that has won so many awards here.
I ordered the combination platter as well. I got the baby back ribs, the pulled pork barbecue, and for my 2 sides, I've got some cheerwine baked beans, some Brunswick stew, and Cindy's already mentioned this. It comes with pork skins and hush puppies. And like Cindy says, everything looks just amazing, smells delicious. I can't wait to dig in and give this a try.
All right, I've already tried this barbecue, David, but just look at it. This is North Carolina style barbecue. It's the vinegar-based sauce, which I happen to love. I've tried it. It's delicious. You can see the spices in it. Delicious.
And have you put some of this sauce on it yet, the vinegar-based sauce?
I didn't put any on it because it's got the sauce in it. And I tried it first, and it doesn't need any sauce. It is just absolutely delicious.
And they have the sauce on the table, that way if you need some more to put on your meat, that is also available. Cindy, I noticed you made the comment about your potatoes and
You know I had
earlier.
chicken with those potatoes.
You definitely got more than your 2 or 3 like Virginia Beach gives you.
Look at this cup, people. I've already eaten a couple potatoes out of here. What a serving of potatoes. This is the way you're supposed to do a serving.
Restaurants definitely need to take note of that.
And look at the serving of mac and cheese. I mean,
They
these
definitely,
servings are huge.
They definitely give you a lot of food here. Have you tried the pork skins yet? I know you love a pork skin.
You know I did because I love them. They're nice. They're soft.
And I just heard it when you broke off that piece. You could hear it, how crispy it was.
Crispy, soft, delicious. Look at these hush puppies. You can look at them and see they're light. Now, the waitress gave us a tip when making hush puppies. She said to use hot water. I've never used hot water for hush puppies. Have you, Dave, when I make them?
I haven't either.
Next time, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try hot water.
But I've tried the hush puppies. They're very light. They're not greasy.
Not at all.
Got a wonderful taste. I
delicious.
could eat a big order of those.
I haven't tried the chicken yet, but everything's delicious. Look at that fried chicken. Just look at that crust. Pull it to it. Oh, it's moist.
And look at that steam coming out of it.
Oh, I can see why they might be getting awards for this. Let me try this.
What do you think? I know you love fried chicken, Cindy.
And you know, I consider myself a connoisseur of chicken, whether it's fried or barbecue, because chicken's usually what I get everywhere I go.
Right.
That crust was delicious. Let me try this.
And it looks just like it's just as moist.
I mean, it is. Look at that. Look at that steam. I just can't get over this place. All right, Dave, tell me about your food. I know you've tried some
So
of it.
far, I've tried the pulled pork barbecue. That has been delicious. It's got a great flavor. It's got just a little bit of spice to it. I can taste a little bit of heat in it, but it's very good.
You know, the smoke taste, you can taste that, and then that vinegar and that sauce. And if you like North Carolina barbecue, this is the place to go.
You'll definitely love this. If you like North Carolina style, it's got that vinegar taste to it. And these beans.
Now, I want to hear about this.
I tried a forkful already, but these are cherished baked beans. Their first bite, they are warm, they are just delicious. And I love baked beans, and if you like beans, you will definitely love these.
And I'm seeing the steam coming up on these too. Everything is hot. Now, cheerwine is a drink that is known in the Carolinas.
It is.
And I think they said it's 2 different companies that actually
But
make the cheerwine.
you can see the beans.
Oh, goodness. So how do you rate those beans on a scale of 1 to 10?
I give them a 10.
Really?
I love them.
Now, the one thing I want you to try, I don't know what you're getting ready to try.
I'm going to try the stew now.
That's what I want you to try now. Because
The people that watch our channel know that we make stew.
this
and,
is the stew master you're looking at right here.
And we're very peculiar about our stew. And I know our stew has beef and chicken. This is just a chicken stew. You can see that in here now. But everything has been delicious. I can't wait to see how this tastes.
I cannot wait to get your opinion on it. I can see it's thick, like a stew should be. Okay, stew master, what do you think?
The stew is good. It's not, in my opinion, it's not as good as what we fixed.
Hey, but you don't think any's as good as yours.
But this stew is good. It's not bad. It's thick. It's not watery. You pull it up. It's definitely got a lot of vegetables in it. You can see all the vegetables inside of the cup here.
Would you recommend getting the stew if somebody came here?
If you never had stew before and you want to try it, I definitely would recommend it. I'm going to try one of these pork rinds. I'm going to get a bigger one. And listen to this. You can hear that crunch, that snap. These are very light.
I love how you put it up by your mic.
I wanted to be able to pick up the sound. They definitely got that crunch to them. These are delicious. We got a buddy back home makes pork rinds. These are just as good as what he makes.
You know, David, it's hard to believe this restaurant is in downtown Raleigh. I mean, you would think this would be out in the country
You
somewhere.
would.
It is awesome.
You know, you never would think it's right there in the middle of the downtown area.
Now, Dave, have you tried the hush puppies yet?
I tried one earlier.
They're delicious.
They are good. They're very light. They're not greasy. And they just taste amazing.
Okay, how about the ribs? Have you tried them yet?
That's the only thing I hadn't tried yet.
All right, let's take a look at those. Yeah, I got to stop videoing David so I can eat. That's the only problem sometimes when you get this much of a variety. Making sure we get everything
see
videoed.
the meat on there?
And they look delicious. They definitely look meaty.
They got great flavor.
You can just see, you know, you wouldn't put you can see that pink in it there. Wow.
Ribs are delicious. You'll notice I definitely cleaned this one off. You can see the bare bone down here on this end. These ribs are delicious.
And you know you're going to gnaw it down to the bone.
You know I am.
All right, so we got two different types of skins here, pork skins. We have these right here that come complimentary with pretty much everything. These are rendered skins that we buy from a company in Burgaw, North Carolina. And then these skins right here, this is what comes off of our shoulders when we cook them. We pull the meat off, save the skin, cool it down, and the next day we stick it in the fryer at about 385 to 400, and it just bubbles up. It doesn't puff up like these, like the rendered ones, because this is just straight off the pork.
Now, Cindy's meal came with 3 pieces of chicken. She had a breast and 2 wings. And I've already ate one of the wings. The chicken is just amazing. This is what it looks like. The breading on it is just fabulous. It's got a very light breading. It's not greasy. And the chicken is just as moist. And I'm gonna pull this off from the bone part.
Right off.
But the chicken is just amazing. I would love to try some drumsticks because I love a chicken leg. I bet they would be delicious.
Oh, I bet they would too. I don't. What if they even have them? We'll have
I'm
to
not
ask
sure.
them to see.
But I bet that if they do, I bet they would be delicious.
And you know how Carly loves the drumstick.
And I know when you open your chicken breast up, the steam just rolled out of it. You could tell it was fresh, hot, and it's just moist. And I know you love fried chicken. So I know you enjoyed that chicken breast.
Oh, I did so much. You know, it's a lot of food. I couldn't eat all my food. I'll kind of show you. But I did make sure I ate my chicken and I got most of the barbecue done. And then the sides were kind of neglected a little bit. Oh, I do have some potatoes left. That's more potatoes than those other restaurants gave you to begin with. The mac and cheese was delicious too, but again, just a lot of food. And you know, I like that they give you the pork skins here. A lot of places you go to, you have to order as an appetizer. So I think it's great that they come, he said, with just about everything that they serve.
Yeah, when I looked on the menu, I noticed most dishes, that was part of the hush puppies and pork skins, was part of the side that came with it.
Now the other ones, pork skins that he bought out to us, that they actually make these, then take the skins right off of the pork shoulders, did he say? Anyway, these are amazing, and they have a hard time even keeping these in stock. He says they sell out as soon as they make them.
And Daniel said people will call ahead of time to make sure they have them. They make a special trip just to buy these.
And I can see why. They have such a great taste. I have not had them exactly like this.
I haven't either. This is the first time I've ever tried them.
And they are delicious. And I really appreciate Daniel being so kind to us, to show us the different things, to explain stuff to us, and then, you know, to bring some of these out so we could try what's so popular here.
That was very nice of him to do that. But the whole staff here, it's just been amazing. Since we walked in, they make you feel welcome. And Daniel was nice enough to take me out back and show me the whole hog on the grill that they did for a special catering event. And that was very nice of him to do that for me.
And I know you've already said we'll be back.
I definitely come back. Well, Cindy, what did you think about your meal here today at Clyde Cooper's Barbecue in Raleigh, North Carolina?
David, I have no complaints on this place. It is amazing. I see why it's been in business for 85 years. I can also see why it has won numerous awards for its barbecue and its chicken. Everything I had was delicious. The portion sizes were huge. Know that when you come here. There's a barbecue place that we went to in Tennessee, and the prices were higher and the portion sizes were smaller.
You're right about that.
And I could not finish the food on my plate. It was so much. I went ahead and did the 2 meat because I wanted to try the North Carolina barbecue because that's why I came. And then when I heard about the chicken, I'm like, I've got to try that too so I can let the viewers know if it's that good. It is that good. Definitely recommend both of those if you come here.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I tried the chicken wings. They were delicious. My ribs, the baby back ribs, they were just fantastic. Had a great flavor. And the sides, I love those cherry beans. They were delicious. I highly recommend those. The stew, that wasn't bad. Like I said, we fix stews not as good as what I think is what we fix, but I've had a whole lot worse stew at places, but this was definitely good.
And you said you would recommend it.
And I would definitely order that again. And the pork skins they give you with your meal, they were delicious. And the hush puppies were very good. Mm-hmm. You know, I love hush puppies. They were good here. They came out, they wasn't greasy, they're very light. And the waitress gave us a tip to use hot water when you fix your hush puppies. So next time we fix hush puppies at home, we're going to try using the hot water.
See if that makes
and see if that does make any difference. But overall, it was a great experience here today. As soon as we walked in the door, the staff was as friendly as they could be. I'd like to give a shout out to Daniel and also to our waitress Sarah. She took amazing care of us.
Yes.
And when we walked in, the place was decorated up nice with pictures all over the walls. Had some guitars hung up. One was signed by Garth Brooks. The other one was Rick Springfield. Had some pictures of Scotty McCreery. He actually comes here and eats when he's in town. So maybe if you come here and eat, you might get lucky one day and actually see Scotty in the restaurant here.
That'd be cool.
It would be. Mm-hmm. Anything else you'd like to say, Cindy?
I just want to say those pork skins, the homemade ones, were awesome.
They were. And I'd like to tell Daniel thank you for fixing some of those up for us before we left. They were delicious. And I can see why people call ahead of time to see if they are available because they are that good.
I just appreciate their kindness here. It's nice to go somewhere that you feel comfortable, that you feel like your business is appreciated and people are kind. And it wasn't just to us. I noticed that everybody when they walked in,
yep.
You know, like Daniel would say,
have you been helped? Have you been helped or whatever?
Picking up? And that means a lot because sometimes you'll walk into places and you can't get any help or anything. You just kind of stay in there for a while. And
also, as far as the sweet tea, I had that to drink. The sweet tea here was very good. I recommend that as well. Anything else you want to say, Cindy?
No, it was just a good experience. No, it's a lot of food. You could probably split a meal and be fine, or just get one main meat. Mm-hmm. Yes.
It definitely are huge portions, and everything was great. Highly recommend stopping here. Give this place a try when you're in Raleigh, North Carolina. Well, folks, we hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a like, hit that thumbs up. Also, if you hadn't done so already, please subscribe to our channel, ring that notification bell, that way you can keep up with all the latest and greatest adventures from the VA Fun Seekers. Until next time, we thank y'all so much for watching, and God bless. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
They also have merchandise. You get your t-shirt to take home or a sweatshirt. I really like this sweatshirt right here. It says, "Call the cops. Clyde Cooper's barbecue is smoking the pink stuff." You'll notice this is a hog washroom. I really do like the signs on the restroom doors. Over here on the men's, you see the boars. On the women, the sows. All right, I have Daniel with me, and Daniel is going to show us a fresh hog that they got finished smoking.
Did this one for a catering we got going out. We typically don't do whole hogs in the restaurant. We do shoulders.
Yes, sir.
But for caterings and special requests, we do whole hogs. So this one I cooked at about 225 to between 225 and 230 for overnight, and then a couple hours this morning. Turned it off when I drove in, and then turned it back on. So we just finished it up, and we're going to pull it apart here.
And you can see that, look at that, it's just smoke and steam is coming out of it. You can see it is piping hot. And you can see how easy that was removed from the bone. And I tell you what, that sure does smell delicious, Danny.
I appreciate it.
Everything looks amazing.